we doing? I hope you're well. We are back after a week. The reason that I didn't pick up my camera is because I literally did nothing last week. And I was kind of in that headspace of like, I want to make TikToks again, I want to get back into that, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. I just kind of filled my week with things I wanted to do. I went up to Oxford one of the weeks. Today, we are off to the aquarium! Woo, 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 woo! Haven't been to the aquarium in a while. We're going with Mum and we're going with Lizzie. And we are basically celebrating Mum's last day of her break before she goes back on tour. She's going to Woking next. And I am going along twice. Once or twice. Not quite sure, I have to remember that one. Because I've definitely booked tickets for 2, I think. We're going to go and see some fish. Some fishes and some sharks. And some crocodiles. I love the aquarium. What? Penguins. And penguins. Exactly. I'm really excited for this. It's kind of like a tradition. Like, if we have a long period of time off, we take the person who is going back to work to do something fun for the last day of their holidays. Like, Mum used to take me to the zoo, or take me to the cinema and the arcade and stuff. Mum, Lizzie, what fishes are we excited to see today? What's like...
Shark.
Yeah, but you don't like sharks.
Guitar fish.
Diddle-diddle-ding. I'm excited to see a crocodile or an alligator.
Penguins!
Penguins, they do have penguins. Turtles. This is going to be a good one, I think. Even though that we've been around this so many times in the past, we get excited for it every single time.
Overrated, overrated, overrated.
If this jumps out at me, I'm never speaking to you again.
Don't scare her.
It's worse.
Oh, she did this.
Go on. That was so good. Favourite fish?
The guitar.
So let's say shark, but then the turtle.
And
Fair
also
enough.
the baby Nemos.
The baby Nemos were a big
The
hit.
jellyfish.
But I said before that I wanted to see the crocodile. They don't have the crocodile anymore. The one thing I was waiting for, and then it was like can you feel the scales of a crocodile? I was like, well, there doesn't seem to be a crocodile in where it usually is. We are going to go out for some food. I don't know where we're going to go, but I think we're all a little bit peckish, as it is also a very beautiful day in London town. It's about 1:30, so we've got loads of time before Lizzie has to go to work and Mum has to pack. We don't want Mum to go back out on tour. Maybe we'll just keep her. We'll just lock her into the house.
Tower of London.
Yeah, to the Tower of London. She'll never leave. Yeah, with the cat. We're all back home. We've got an Ed. Ed hasn't featured on the vlog for quite a while.
Hello, vlog.
Ed was actually the person that was like, maybe pick up your camera next week. So, thank you, Ed, for this. Because if it wasn't for Ed, we wouldn't be here.
You're welcome, vlog.
They're very welcome. I've decided to cook dinner. The football is on in 15 minutes. It got delayed due to transport issues, which I've never really heard of before. But I had a real craving for prawns. So I'm going to do some sort of prawn couscous seasoning with a bit of sardines. I bought sardines, never had sardines before. Just thought, let's go mad. Let's go mad and put in some sardines. But I'm also going to put some mushrooms in the air fryer, like normal. And yeah, we've got like a load of seasoning, but I've got a certain recipe that I'm going to follow, and it should be really, really nice. So I think it's time for a food montage. Let's go! Hello. So that dinner was absolutely delicious. That is exactly how I wanted it to taste, and when I said I followed a recipe, I followed it very, very loosely. To the point where I was literally like, by the end, I was like, I'm just going to mix everything together, and it was delicious. Really, really, really nice. But earlier on, after lunch, Lizzie, Mum and I went to the National Theatre Bookshop. If you don't know what the National Theatre is, it's a huge, huge, huge theatre on South Bank that has 3 separate theatres. The Olivier, Littleton and the Cottesloe. Littleton, Olivier used to be called the Cottesloe. It's now called the Dorfman. See, I got there eventually. Anyway, they have one of the best theatre shops in the whole of the UK. Their theatre bookshop, just filled with everything. It's amazing. They've got books on like how to set a floor in the theatre. I was looking at one today, and like set design, costume design. It's an amazing place. So if you are in the UK, head to the National Theatre Bookshop, because not only that, they have some really, really good presents. I am going to cut to this little box that I got today. Basically, I kept on walking around because Ocean at the End of the Lane, which Mum's in, is a National Theatre production. It started at the National, went into the West End, now it's on tour. Anyway, I was looking around and I was like, wow, I overpaid for that bookmark. The bookmark in the National Theatre shop is £2. On tour it was £5 for a flimsy bit of like material. and I looked, and there was a notebook, there was the play, there was something else. Anyway, I looked and I found this. An Ocean at the End of the Lane mug. It says, in there, everything is possible. You will get that if you go and see the play. Also, it was reduced from £12 to £6.95. And I embarrassed Mum because Mum bought them for... There were 2 left. So Lizzie and I picked them up. And we're gonna take them with us. And Mum kind of wrestled them out of our hands. And then I was like, I'm going to really embarrass you when you're buying this and say that you're buying your own merch. It didn't work. I thought she would get a discount. She didn't. But I'm chuffed with my Ocean at the End of the Lane mug. Yeah. I just thought I would say that. Also, I know Ed watches these, but the other day, this is Ed's dog, and I accidentally didn't see it and kicked the handle off. The handle's in there. So I bought some glue, some super glue, on Amazon, and I'm gonna fix it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna watch the football, and I will come back to you ASAP. It is midnight. I'm gonna keep this light and quick because I feel like I've said a lot in the previous clip that I would have said in my ending clip. Today has been really fun. The aquarium was really fun, except no crocodile. So London Aquarium, if you're watching this, which I'm guessing you won't, where's the crocodile? Because that's not an easy animal to hide. That was like my favourite part of the aquarium. Some people would have been like, Sam, you can see those in the wild. Like, go and see the sharks, go and see the exciting things. I'm like, I want to see the crocodile. That's what I want to go and see. I am now going to go to bed as I'm absolutely wiped. And weirdly, the first day back on the vlog, it's been really odd. Like, I've had to start the clip like 3 or 4 times because I've just not remembered what I was going to say. And I got into a bit of a tears. But I hope you're glad that I am back, because we will be back kind of... I'm going to slightly cut the schedule a little bit. So I'm not doing it every day. I might do it like 3 or 4 times a week so that I can keep up the TikTok at the same time. That is just a pre-warning that it won't be every day anymore. This week, it'll be up until Friday. So you've got 5 vlogs this week. Yeah, 5 vlogs this week. Anyway, thank you for coming on these ventures, and I'll see you later.